Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's not time yet, but I figured I'd go ahead and start the broadcast to just kind of mess with Dan Smith a little bit and let you guys go ahead and get in on the broadcast. So it's a Friday, and I'm really excited to roll out our newest feature, our newest features. So I'm excited to share that with you. Some really cool stuff that our web gods and goddesses have been working on. It's amazing the stuff that they're creating here. So when I show this to you today, I think you're going to be like, wow, really? How come other companies aren't doing this? And I'm just glad they're not. And I think it's going to take them a while to catch up. We've been busily, and I'm resizing my screens now, but we've been very busy working on the technologies here. And I'm going to really run through a number of different things. And I told you guys that I was going to give you 4 different technologies, but I'm going to give you more than 4. So with that said, I'm really excited about it. And I'm just letting some people come in right now. I see some people coming into the broadcast. So I'm going to waste a couple minutes and kind of chit chat. Maybe we ought to sing a song together is what we ought to do. But anyway. All right. So with that said, Dan, does the video look good and does the audio sound good? So let's hope so. All right, so we got people coming in and it's still not time yet. So we're just gonna waste a few minutes. And what I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be a pretty quick broadcast for you guys, trust me on that one, because it is Friday. So I'm gonna share this screen here and as we are letting people come into the broadcast. All right, guys, so just a couple more minutes before we get started.
Nixon sounds good. Oh no, it disappeared.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yep, where do we hide it?
I don't know.
Okay, let me go find your chat real quick. Oh, well, let's not open your email. Don't want to share email to everyone in the world.
I don't know. I got some pretty exciting emails.
Oh, you know what? Okay, we'll stop this real quick. Say hi to everyone.
Okay, what's up, guys?
Hey. Let's get your chat up and running.
Oh, that's what I closed my email, so that's why I went.
That's probably why.
Okay, cool.
So it's
Okay, there it is.
pull this out.
Sweet. Too much technology here.
Boom.
All right, good.
Cool.
Cool.
And then you can go back to.
All right, guys. All right, it's that time of day. So let's roll. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip Facebook. Yeah, we'll do Facebook
Okay.
later.
Cool.
All right.
Good job.
Sweet on that. All right, guys, so let's get rolling. It's Friday afternoon. You've got some deals to do. So today I'm going to show you some different things that you could be doing. Our guys at DLD Websites, by the way, it used to be called something else, if you remember, but we had Cox come to us and say we couldn't use that name because they're using that name. But we couldn't find it. They didn't have a trademark, but we didn't want to fight it. So anyway, so here we go. All right, so today I'm going to show you some really cool technology. I'm going to show you some things that you should have on your website, some things you should be doing in your strategy that I know you're not. So let's just put it at that. So let's go over to the website, and I'm going to get started. I'm going to roll, and if you have any questions, I want you to type your questions in. Dan is going to receive those questions, and then he's going to tell me your question, and I will answer your question. I encourage you and challenge you to ask questions. All right, so real quick, I want to show you some features right here. Hopefully you can see this okay. This is our server website. In other words, this is our test website, our beta. We call it our Hermé website. I don't know why, but we do. And so I'm going to go through that and show you some features. So here's the problem. The problem is that dealers' websites are generating leads in 3 different ways. And that's what's your e-price, get pre-approved for credit, and value my trade. So everything is lower funnel. In other words, that's the only way you're generating leads other than service for the most part. So what we've done is we've created a website that engages the car shopper at a much higher level. And I mean, we've all heard the research and we've all heard it and we know it and everything, that car shoppers are not loyal to a dealer anymore, and car shoppers are not loyal to a specific brand for the most part. But I don't accept that. Let's just put it that way. I don't accept that. And the reason being is because we've developed this website platform that I'm going to show you in a minute that really is like the world's best salesperson. So notice right here in the top where it says trending topics. You've seen this on Facebook. You've seen it on, any site today, basically social site, that they have trending topics, which is news. So I want to stop you for a moment, and I want you to think about BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed, some people are like, I know what BuzzFeed is, and some don't. So let me explain BuzzFeed. Have you been on Facebook or have you been on some website where you've seen those titles that draw you in? And what I mean by titles, for example, that says something like, the child actors, where are they now? See them live, you'll be shocked. Or the top 10 actors, top best looking 10 actors, see their wives, you'll be amazed. So you've seen those type of articles, and you're not going to tell me you didn't click, because I know you did click, and you clicked over and you see all the news and all that stuff. That's called BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed's had an 800% growth. They just had a Fast Company wrote an article about them. But BuzzFeed has photographers, videographers. They're a full news organization, and the traditional news organizations is hiring BuzzFeed. They're doing a different type of writing, and it's much like reality. It's like a reality TV show. Everybody loves reality TV, and the difference in BuzzFeed and traditional news is they're doing articles that are entertaining, in other words, that are engaging, that are pulling people in, other than just some boring news like do you want the 7-day weather forecast? Instead, they're saying global warming. Is it going to affect whatever, food prices and farmers or whatever it is? And then you go in, you read it, and then guess what? It's the news. It's the weather. So that's what we're doing on our website, is basically a BuzzFeed with the trending topics. You'll see first-time buyer's guide. Should I lease or buy? Why is my check engine light on? And we've got much, much more. So if you're a Toyota dealer, what I want you to understand is we have over 120 pages of content that we've written so far. We've hired copywriters. We've hired UX designers. We've got, we've staffed up our website development team, front end, back end, coders, everybody, to start generating all of this content. And we've been doing this a short amount of time, really. And what's happened is amazing. And what's happened, for example, one of our dealers, their leads were up by 39% in the first 30 days. And what's that relate to? That's 134 leads in the first 30 days, additional leads over what they were already receiving. And what they're telling us is it's the best quality leads they've ever received. So let me get into it now. I think I've set the stage for that. So content. Let me go into the resources here. So if I click on the resources, you're going to see this page load, and look at all of this content that we've developed. First-time buyer's guide, 7 secret tips to increase trade-in value. Financing a car for the first time. Should I lease or buy a vehicle? Free recall check. Receive an instant cash offer. Find your perfect vehicle. What's wrong with my car? What's a powertrain warranty? Decode your dashboard. Shift from manual to automatic transmission. Should I replace or repair my old car? I mean, so the content just goes and goes and goes. Well over 100 pages of content. And this content is Toyota. I mean, there's Toyota-driven content and just general content. So how do we get this content? We're watching what people are searching for online, and our content writers are writing content. Because you're leasing a website right now. You went and got a website from some company, and it's just basically left up to you to develop the content. So let me click on this one, the effects of recalls on a used car buyer. I click on it, it goes into the page. Here's all of the content that we're talking about recalls. We're given information. As they read down related articles, can defects go without a recall? 11 red flags for used car buyers, 10 signs you need a new car. And then you move on down, then we've got really an ad. Get your 100% free recall check. They click that, it takes them over to another page. Get my free recall check. So what we're doing is we're developing content that's much higher in the funnel for the shopper, that's generating so many more leads than you've ever received before. And the beauty is that these leads you're receiving are not people going, what's your best price? Because you think about it, your advertising, your radio, your TV, your newspapers, your direct mail, your billboards, everything that you have out there is talking about price, 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 price. And then you get upset because the car shopper comes to you and the car shopper is saying, what's your best price? Can you do any better? This is what we're talking about. We're fixing this problem with content in the website, but it gets much, much better. So hang on. I know it's Friday, guys, but you are going to want to see what I'm going to show you in just a minute here. All right, let me go in. I'm going to show you some things on this website and what's going on. So I'm going to go into the 4Runner, for example. So I go into the 4Runner. I can search and sort by whatever I want to search by. Engine, transmission, color, drivetrain, model, body. I get into it. And then it's like you can see, get RE price, get financing, all that good stuff. That's not the vehicle I wanted. Let me go into this one. Let's see if it's here. All right. Wow, why is it not showing? That's kind of weird, but anyway. I guess I'm in a different browser, what the problem is. But anyway, my point is, so I go into the vehicle here, and now I'm looking at the vehicle, and there's different big pictures, there's reviews, we're showing how many people have viewed it in the last hour, compare vehicles. And what about a live broadcast? I mean, shouldn't you be using live broadcast technology? So right here, when I click a live broadcast, you can do a Periscope, you can do a Meerkat, you can do FaceTime, you can do Facebook Live. This gives you the opportunity to do a live video walk around of the vehicle with the person that's interested in it. We've had dealers that's done this, and the amazing point of this is they've sold 100%. Because you're giving them a video walk around instead of some static pictures or some stitched together video. So moving on down here, and this is a beta website. This is Bill Penny's new website that's going to go live. It's what's happening. And then here's the resources. Get your free brochure. So if I want to get a brochure on this vehicle, think about the last time somebody came in and asked you for a brochure on the vehicle. Download your free brochure. They have to give you the email address to get it, is what's happening. So again, that's what's happening. You want to start purchase, you want to make your purchase quick, no problem. Click start purchase, go through, and then here's the car. What rebates and incentives do you qualify for? Will you be trading in a car? Financing with us? Will you pay for cash? Will you do third-party financing? So this is a great tool to speed up that car shopping process for the person that wants to do it. Now let me go back to the resources because I really want to make this crystal clear what's happening. 7 secret tips to increase your trade-in value. Person clicks there, they read it, get your checklist now. Save money, save time, no hassle. The process is simple. This is what you will get, this PDF guide. So the person clicks here to get the checklist. They go to the next form. They put in their contact information. They send that information in. This goes right into your CRM. And then that car shopper will get this PDF guide in their email. And it says, hey, here's the tips to increase the value. But then we ask a question in this information. We say, are you considering selling this vehicle outright? If so, here's a link to a calculator for you to be able to see how maybe trading in the vehicle is the best way. Or if you want to sell it outright, we buy cars for cash. So we're having this discussion with the car shopper, and we're telling that car shopper that, hey, our dealer is going to contact you. In other words, we're giving you the opportunity to contact them is what's happening. All right, let me go into some other cool little features here. What about, I mean, think about it. Who's got an Apple phone or a Droid in their pocket? So we go in, we're going to look at some coupons here. And if you notice right here, the different coupons, it says add to your Apple wallet. In other words, this is a responsive website. They're on your website. Here's a coupon. All they got to do is when they're on their iPhone, if they're on their Droid, the Droid one's not turned on right now. But anyway, all they got to do is click this and it will add it to their Apple wallet. So they'll save the coupon, and now they've got a coupon that we can change based on whatever the offer is. And they can come in and they can show that and save money. It's just going to create an alliance with you is what it's really doing. All right, so here's the website. A lot of really cool features in this website. It's also got, for example, testimonials in there, so they can write testimonials. So if you're using DealerRater, you can save that money. But what about geofencing? So here's the back end of the website. This is our smart fencing. So this one, here's a competing dealer to another dealer. We've gone in, we drew a polygon. So anybody that comes to this dealer's website, in other words, let's say this is Bill Penny's website, anybody that comes from Eastern Shore Toyota's website, Eastern Shore Toyota's location, we will give them a certain, like a message on the home page. They will click the link and we will take them to specific content based on their geolocation is what we're doing. So geofencing is built in. Pricing tools built in. So in other words, you can create rules. You can say that this car's been in inventory for 15 days, start discounting the price. Or this vehicle that comes in that I don't have that many of them, automatically mark the price up. So this is a smart pricing tool. Everything I've showed you, you don't have to manage. It's all automated. It's all done for you because we've built the technology in the website. The biggest thing, though, what I'm trying to show you is the resources of all of this content. That's what I really want you to understand. Because if you spent, let's say, $10,000 last month in search engine marketing, let me rephrase that, $10,000 this month a year ago, and $10,000 this month now, you would have received half of the leads that you received before. SEM, Google, Yahoo, Bing, it's getting much more competitive. It's becoming the newspaper. In other words, the prices are going up, up, and up, but your leads are coming down because it's getting more, it's just more competitive. And but what we've been able to do, for example, with Bill Penny Toyota, we've been able to decrease their SEM budget by 28%, but we've been able to increase their leads by developing more and more content. All right, so now you guys ready for the really cool part? I'm going to show you the really cool part. So all this content, somebody's engaging with it, and this is what happens. We're watching what's happening here. So I'm going to go to the contact manager here. So this is the back end of what's happening. This is the engine at work right here, guys. So this is what I'm telling you is we're tracking what's happening in the back end. On the left-hand side, these are people that are on the website in real time. In other words, these are the individuals clicking around. We're tracking them. And then I picked out this one, William Loveday. I've got his email address. He came to the website 22 months ago. So again, 22 months ago, came to the website. We started tracking him. We've got phone number information. We've also tied him back to his Facebook profile, but let's click on this, the life of the lead here, what I'm really showing you. So you can kind of see what's happening is that we're tracking all the way through the process of how he's moving through this website. So I can click here and I can see right here all of the pages that this individual is clicking on. So what I'm telling you is we're nurturing this lead. We're nurturing this individual. We see everything that he's looking at, And based on what he's looking at, we're putting him into different buckets, and our emails are going out automated to talk to him. When this individual shows the right digital body language, in other words, when they've shown us the buying language, the body language that they're ready to buy, we send the information directly into your CRM. So now you can call William, this person, William Loveday is what it is, call him and have a discussion with him. Granted, you don't want to say, hey, I seen you on my website, because that would be creepy, but you can talk to him, and then he's going to go, wow, that's really crazy. What's that? I was just on your website yesterday. Oh, really? Well, let me help you. So that's what I'm telling you is, if you're just getting leads on what's your e-price, in other words, give up gross, value my trade, in other words, I feel like you're going to take advantage of me as a dealer, or get me pre-approved for credit, which I know a lot of times you're saying, well, I don't want to have to get you pre-approved for credit. I just want to sell a car. So that's what's going on. Then this technology, what's happening is you're talking to the individual much higher in the funnel before they start shopping for price. It gives you the opportunity to increase your gross, and it gives you the opportunity to get so many more leads. That's what I'm telling you. This is a great tool, great technology. It's going to give you really that advantage that the other dealers are not going to have. You can see we're tracking this individual all the way through, and we're seeing what's happening. And right here, we're changing them, and changing is where he's at in the database. In other words, he showed a behavior. We sent an email. He showed a behavior. We changed the messaging that we're giving to him. This is a completely turnkey program. All you've got to do is say, hey, I'm ready to do it. This is the DLD website with our Customer Capture Pro technology. And I hope I said that right. But anyway, I probably didn't. But anyway, needless to say, what I'm saying is this technology watches the individuals that are on your website based on what they're doing. We start sending them emails. We start retargeting them differently. So I'm going to stop with that and say, do you have any questions? Because I've been running through this really fast. And as you're thinking about your question or typing your question in, I'm going to show you a couple little things here. So one of the things that you can see when the individuals are visiting your website, you can see the day and you can see the time of day. This helps you form an idea of what's the best time that I should reach out to this individual. So clicking through this, I could see that this individual generally is around 8 o'clock at night. So if you're, one of those really aggressive salespeople and you really want to make a lot of money, you can go right through your CRM, because we populate all this information into your CRM. You say, who's going to be on my call list at 8 o'clock tonight? We close at 9 o'clock. I'm going to make a few calls. I mean, you think about it, the different times that I've mystery shopped, I've only had one salesperson call me around 8 o'clock at night, and I was very, very impressed. If the person's on your website and showing that pattern at that night, at that time of night, well, then you know that that's when they have a little bit of free time after maybe they put the kids to bed or whatever it is. So some great technology here. There's no reason you shouldn't have this on your website. It absolutely amazes me that we have all this technology available, but none of the providers, in other words, none of the OEM mandated websites are providing this type of technology. DLD Websites is the only one in the industry that I know that's pulling this all together, and it's creating loyalty with the car shopper. So that's what's going on. All right, so let me take it one step farther. So here it is. This is what's happening. This is based on where we know what the individuals are doing in the website with all the content. What's wrong with my car? They go in, they start reading what's wrong, get a recall check, whatever the next logical step, schedule your service now, click here, rotten egg smell, yeah, okay, whatever. But anyway, related articles, and you can see how all of these different articles keep the individual in the website. The trending topics right here, it's an easy push. You can push it, it pushes right over to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever. Brings people into your website so they start shopping around. And then you've got the back end, the analytics that goes in. This is our smart client. So you can see exactly what vehicles are they looking at. So our top searched new vehicles, top searched used vehicles. You can see your top content. What content are they engaging with? In other words, when they come to the website, what content are they leaving the website on? What is the total page views, unique visits, your conversion rate? And this is not Bill Penny, this is another website. What's the top referring websites? Where is the traffic coming from? You've got your trend reports, your AdWords reports, your SEO, and your social reports. So there's a lot of information going on here, guys. All right, so now you're probably asking, how do I get it? Well, if you're ready for a DLD website, the website with the smart client and with this technology here and with all of the resource pages is $22.90 per month. Again, that's $2,290 per month to be able to get all of the content that I showed you. So again, a lot of content, well over 100 pages of content. And it's going to increase your leads, I'm telling you. It's going to increase your gross. So website, the automation platform to be able to give you the hot leads, because what happens every morning at 6 a.m. in your inbox, we are automatically going to tell you who's on your website, who showed the digital body language that they're ready to buy. We're going to give you their phone number. We're going to give you their email. You're just going to pick up the phone and call them or send them an email. I prefer you pick up the phone and call them. So that's one of the things, and that's one of the technologies I told you that I was going to show you. So again, that's your hot leads list the first thing in the morning at 6 a.m. that you're going to receive. What we also do too is we dial into your DMS and your CRM. We grab all that data. And so we separate the individuals. Anyone that's purchased a vehicle from you in the past, or anyone that shopped you and did not purchase a vehicle from you in the past. We're going to monitor their behavior. So when they come to your website and start shopping for a car, let's say that you sold a car to them 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago, or 6 months ago, we don't care. Whenever you sold a car to them in the past, when they return to your website, we're automatically going to notify you that they're back on your website, what they're looking at. We're going to give you their contact information, their phone number, their name, their email address, and we're going to tell you what kind of person that is. In other words, we're going to tell you to reach out to them, give them a call, and we do training for this, guys. We're going to give you the word track and say, hey, just follow up, and just say, hey, I was just going through our database. I was just following up. This is not where you've got to respond in 15 minutes because they don't even know that you're tracking their behavior. So you follow up, you call them, and you got a deal done. Service, one of the things that we do is service. We have a whole sequence of service that goes for 24 months. What we've seen, a lot of our Toyota dealers in the States are struggling with Toyota Care. It starts out really strong and then it dies. We have a 24-month program that really engages that individual. So again, we dial into your DMS, we grab everybody that bought a car from you, and we engage with them for 24 months so they return for Toyota Care. It's going to give you the opportunity for that service retention, but it's also going to give you the opportunity to sell them another car too. So that's our Toyota Care program. It's going to help service. But we also do the same thing on used cars. Somebody purchases a used car from you, but they don't buy an extended warranty. Well, we know. They go into our database here and we talk to them based on that. So that's what we're doing is we're watching that behavior and we talk about the benefits of an extended warranty so they don't have to pay for service, service visits, those type of, or let's say service breakdowns. So anyway, that's what's going on. Technology here is, if you can think it, we can build it, and that's what we're doing. Again, the website and this technology and the resource pages, all the content is $22.90 per month. But let's say that you're in an existing website contract right now, and you're like going, man, I would really love to be able to have that content on my website with this technology. Well, we can do that too. You don't have to be on our website, but we'll offer you that in addition. The price on that, well, how about I'm going to do this? Tell me if you're interested in it. I'm going to have Brian call you. But if you've signed up for this webinar, Brian's going to call you anyway. So just go ahead and take his call because, again, if you can't switch websites to us right now, no problem. We can still load all the content here into your website, and we can remake your website, rework your website. It's never going to be 100% as great as the DLD website. It's just not. I'm just being honest. but we can definitely help you increase the leads on your existing website, regardless if you're on dealer.com, Dealer Inspire. Well, hopefully you're not on Naked Lime, I don't think. But if you are, we can redo Naked Lime, Trade, or whatever. So we can work on that website. But we also have a program too. If you want to be off of that website, but you're in contract, we've got a program for that too. So you can not have to pay for 2 websites. But just go ahead and type into the chat that you want Brian to reach out to you. But Brian's going to reach out to you anyway and have a discussion with him. So again, I talked about, I've got a few case studies on this, but I mean, the 134 more leads the first 30 days. Granted, it's going to be dependent on your traffic, but think about this. You have all of this traffic coming to your website day in, day out. Let's say you're getting 5,000 unique visitors after you filter out the spam bots, but you're only getting 50, 60, or 100 leads, but you got 5,000 people on your website. That's because your website doesn't have anything that the individual's looking for. Your website's basically a glorified newspaper ad is what it is. It's not a tool it's not a tool, it's not a resource. So the person's just going to your website to see the prices of your car. That's all they can engage you on. That's what the problem is. So they're having car shoppers going to an average of 22 different websites to gather information. It doesn't make any sense. You're spending money for a website, so why are you going to be on a crappy website that's not generating leads, and you're being forced to go spend money on SEM to be able to drive more traffic to your website in hopes that some more leads fall out of the funnel at the very bottom? Why not build a great website like what we have here? Why not use a great website like what we have here and start getting more leads? We've really thought through this of how do we make a really good website. That's what we've done. We've answered everything. They can start the purchase, they can get e-price, they can get financing. Let me go to a vehicle where there's a lot of pictures in here, though. I want to show you how that looks. And then, so here we go. Big pictures, reviews that expand so they can read all the reviews. Live broadcast, compare vehicles, wish list. 13 people have viewed this vehicle. Our best price, here's our price, but you can buy used from this. So they can click here and go right over to your used car. They can be on a used car and buy new. It's these subtle little things that we've created on our website platform. For example, here they didn't put what the color was or the interior color or the odometer. So this is a lead generation tool. They click here and it goes and it generates a lead. This is just this is an opportunity, is what this is. Window sticker. Here, we just laid it out very well. And the proof is in the conversion of it. Recently viewed vehicles. Let me go back to the home page. I want to show you this. So if I go to the home page, you see the different vehicles that are rotating here. So recently viewed. This is what eBay does. This is what Amazon does. But it amazes me that in our industry, we're not doing this except on the DLD website. So our recently viewed vehicles, that's what's happening, that we're showing all the recently viewed. So anyway, makes complete sense to me, guys. I don't know why that's your quickest way to be able to get more leads, sell more cars, get more service customers. This is just the quickest way. It's all there is to it. So again, $22.90. It comes with our tracking. It's going to generate leads. 6 a.m. You're going to get the lead report. It's going to give you a hot leads list of who you need to be calling. It comes with all the resources, the information, and the website. So Brian's going to reach out to you. If you've got questions, go ahead and ask now because I've got to get on another call. But I just wanted to show this to you. I wanted to take some time and show this to you because nobody else in the industry has this. And I think you guys, hopefully, you've realized that you can depend on us to come up with something new and creative. We're not some big, massive company that we're not able to think outside the box. I know that's cliche, but we're constantly thinking, we're constantly evolving, we're constantly developing new things. And you notice right here, additional 20% off of headlight bulbs. So we're giving you the opportunity to sell accessories. I think we've thought about it and we've really gone through it. And then like I showed you just a second ago, let me go back to that, our smart fencing. So it's a geo fencing, so you can target competitors, universities, hospitals. Again, somebody comes to your website from a geo fence location, and we're going to give them specific messaging to drive that conversion. If you're interested in it, Brian's going to reach out to you. It's $22.90 a month. It's the best amount of money you could ever spend, because by doing this, you can start decreasing the dependency on search engine marketing. SEO, it's got SEO built into it. It's got it all. Oh, also too, I want to show you this. What about our dealer arcade? I know you want something a little fun, right? So let me find that. I got so much stuff to keep in my head here. Boy. Yeah, I don't know why I can't find it. It's been one of those days for me. I'm sure you can hear I'm a little stopped up, but pre-approved. Oh, there it is, dealer arcade. So I know, yeah, kind of funny. What about a dealer arcade though? So here it is. We can play a game real quick. Think about the last time somebody sent you a message on Facebook saying, hey, play this game. This is a great way to increase time spent on your website. It's a great way to increase your SEO of your website and the quality score. So what it is you're trying to memorize where the car is parked. Oh, I got those two right. Nope, didn't get those two right. Nope. So people play the games. They put in their name, their email address, and then you can give them a coupon. Any kind of coupon, you can set that up in the back. A down payment coupon, a service coupon, a car wash coupon, an oil change coupon, whatever kind of coupon you want to give. It allows you to capture email addresses. Gamification is what it's called. Really, I think we've thought about everything in this website. So if you're interested, message us. Brian will be reaching out to you. So look forward to Brian's call. I appreciate you taking your Friday out. Have an awesome Friday. Have a great Saturday. And if I can do anything for you, I'm always available. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great one.